ICE is now detaining African American citizens in Chicago, like as we speak. And the governor has come out and said to record everything, narrate everything, make sure everything is documented, ask for their badge number, even if they refuse, get them on camera. But I'm gonna say that again. ICE is now detaining Black citizens in Chicago. For every Black American that got on the internet and this app and refused to talk about what ICE was doing and what is going on in our country, because I don't really care about the Hispanic community because they don't care about us, which is BS in of itself, but that's a whole nother conversation. We told you that we would be next, right? And y'all didn't listen. And look. So this is a sign for everyone to get off their damn high horses and start caring about what is going on in your communities and in your nation. Whether or not is this happening to someone who looks like you. Simply because we are human. This shit is not okay. And we've been yelling that.
ICE is now going after and detaining all Black people in Chicago, including Black Americans, regardless of your citizenship status and regardless if you are native to this country.
Lives in this building, and she says she was detained by ICE agents overnight, and she says they took everyone and then asked questions later.
They just treated us like we were nothing.
Patricia Fisher says she came out to the hallway of her apartment complex on the corner of 75th and South Shore Drive in her nightgown around 10 Monday night, only to find ICE agents yelling police.
It was scary because I've never had a gun put in my face. They asked my name and my date of birth and asked me did I have any warrants, and I told them no, I didn't.
She says she was then handcuffed and released around 3 a.m. Fisher says she was told if anyone had any kind of warrant out for them, even if it was unrelated to immigration, they would not be released. Citizen video shows the chaotic scene overnight. Neighbors tell us there were dozens of ICE agents. Neighbors like Ebony Watson says they ducked for cover as they heard several flashbangs go off.
They was terrified. The kids was crying. People was screaming. They looked very distraught. I was out there crying when I seen the little girl come around the corner because they was bringing the kids out too. Had them zip tied to each other. That's all.
It appears that ICE agents have been targeting Black neighborhoods and specifically apartment complexes where they know majority of the population of those buildings are Black Americans who are native to America, ergo American citizens. This was a threat that was told to us by Kamala Harris and many people that he would send troops after citizens and that he definitely would do his darndest to go after Latinos first, Asians second, and then us. Stay vigilant, stay safe, because who knows what's going to happen. The Governor Pritzker is fighting against Trump now, pushing back on Trump sending in the army and the military, which he's still planning to do. But ICE agents have ramped up their efforts in Chicago over the last couple of days because of this, including now Black people.
Alright, I ain't never been Mr. I Told You So. So with the news of the Chicago ICE raids, I'm still not gonna be that. But from now on, I need y'all to understand, if you are a Black African American, if you are just brown or a POC, you are now immediately a target for ICE raids. In case you ain't know, them folks done ran up into an apartment complex in the middle of Chicago, and regardless of how them folks spoke, regardless of where they said they was from, regardless of how they appeared, they got thrown into a van and sent in for questioning. Some folks didn't get out until 3 a.m. and that's for the older elderly women. That means that is an illegal search. That is an illegal arrest, going into your property, search and seizure, and then sending you in for questioning. And if you had a warrant out for your arrest, you're not getting sent back. That is not normal. That is not okay. That is civilly unrest. So with that news now being understood, all the people in Illinois, I'm sure you know by now, but the governor informed everyone to record everything, to narrate everything, to look at badge and to look out for a badge number and document that too. So for all my African Americans, I need y'all to understand, if them folks come up to you for questioning and they do not give you a badge or a badge number, you do not have to comply. I'm gonna say that again. I'm not telling you what to do, but this is something we've seen in our history. They already sent in national troops to Memphis. So it's quite clear that they are now attempting to police us in very illegal legal measures. They already got spyware going on and all that. But what's really more important right now for you to understand, there are plenty of resources online, and you need to go into that, look at it, and figure out what to do whenever you are potentially questioned by ICE. Also, what's necessary is if you are someone in a city that you're unfamiliar to, you don't got family there, you don't got anything of the sort, there are plenty of organizations there that are based on immigration advocacy, that are based on African American solidarity, that are based on just being a POC, or regardless of what you identify as. Go to that and make that your community. It's time that all of us, we need to be more caring and more cognizant of each other's existence. Watch out for the next man's back, watch out for the next neighbor's back, and just be a little bit more understanding of everyone around you. Get to know your neighbor if you don't. Get to know their name. You know what I'm saying? It's time that you actively do a little bit more to be paying attention of the safety of your neighborhood. Because right now, what Trump's doing is targeting any major city that is potentially outspoken, and any major city that got black people. And you need to be cognizant of that. Do as much research as you can so you know what to do in case you get questioned. And please, 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 once again, if you see your neighbor potentially at risk, find some people that don't look like ICE agents, but potentially could be a dupe. Make sure it is known that you are there bearing witness, and let that next person know if they aren't identifying themselves that they don't have to comply. Just make sure you are safe. It's a lot of grifters out there. It's a lot of bounty hunters, and it's a lot of people out there getting ready to take advantage of the situation. And I'm not trying to fearmonger, but just inform. The illegal arrests and the search and seizures and the lack of warrants going on, that ain't gonna be sustainable. But right now, remaining informed is the best thing you can do, major city or not.
I don't even know how else to say this, but ICE is detaining black people in Chicago right now. Not tomorrow, not a rumor, right now, and the governor already said it. Record everything. Narrate it, ask for badge numbers, and if they refuse, you still get them on camera. Because we all know, if it's not documented, they'll pretend it never happened. But let's be real, we warned y'all. We said if you ignore what ICE was doing to immigrants, if you stay quiet because it wasn't your community, they were going to come for us next. And here we are, nobody listened, nobody believed, and now it's happening. And honestly, it just feels like nobody ever cares until it touches them personally. Like we've been screaming for years that this system doesn't stop, it only expands. And still, silence. So yeah, I'm saying it again. Whether or not it's your people, whether or not they look like you, this is not okay. It was never okay. But it's happening, and it's happening to us now. All we can do is record it, speak on it, and hope somebody finally cares before it gets even worse.
ICE is now detaining African American citizens in Chicago, like as we speak. And the governor has come out and said to record everything, narrate everything, make sure everything is documented, ask for their badge number, even if they refuse, get them on camera. But I'm gonna say that again. ICE is now detaining black citizens in Chicago. For every black American that got on the internet and this app and refused to talk about what ICE was doing and what is going on in our country, because I don't really care about the Hispanic community because they don't care about us, which is BS in of itself. But that's a whole nother conversation. We told you that we would be next, right? And y'all didn't listen. And look. So this is a sign for everyone to get off their damn high horses and start caring about what is going on in your communities and in your nation. Whether or not is this happening to someone who looks like you. Simply because we are human. This shit is not okay. And we've been yelling that.
ICE is detaining black people in Chicago. Do you understand? We told y'all. It was going to start with Hispanic people and immigrants, and they were already going after Haitians, already going after my people. So I've been saying this. But like, they're now detaining, ICE is now detaining black people in Chicago. They just raided a whole apartment complex. Ain't that crazy? They raided a whole apartment complex. And it didn't matter what you were doing in your apartment. You had people roll up in your house, detain you. And if you had a warrant out, they kept you. That's like, what are you doing in my house in the first place? They're detaining black people in Chicago. So, okay, all right. So what now? When does the when do we stop working and start working? You know, like, because I don't understand, like, what do we do now?
These ICE agents are basically legally trafficking everyone that they're kidnapping. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. They're kidnapping people and they're trafficking people, and they're doing it legally with police and government fucking protection. They're doing it legally, no way around it. You know what I'm saying? The black man that was in Chicago that went and got handcuffed, I mean, you know what I'm saying, choked out by the National Guard, and he's over here saying, you're supposed to be choking the Mexicans. No, they said black and brown people, baby. Anyone with this type of skin complexion, anyone who's not white. You get what I'm saying? This comes to no fucking surprise. You see, the people that started there and said this had nothing to do with them, the ones who started there and just said that, well, shit, you know, they staying out of it and all of this extra ass shit, not understanding the circumstances that other people are dealing with. Families are being taken away from home. Now, this is legal fucking trafficking. They're legally trafficking people. Legally. There is no due process happening. There is no fucking real identification of who these people are. They're knocking on people's homes. They're legally going to people's homes, door to door, and legally asking, hey, do you speak Mexican language? What's your race? Etc., etc. People are answering the doors with their Ring cameras because they're seeing ICE agents come to their fucking homes. This shit is way bigger than what the fuck y'all think. Y'all want to sit here and separate yourself from the problem when the problem is major on all ends. It's not just Mexicans. It's not just black people. It's anyone who's not fucking white. Okay? That's what it is. That's all it is. Stop acting like you're bigger than a fucking program. You're not. They're trafficking everyone. This is real life legal trafficking. I don't give a fuck. It's legal trafficking.
First they came for the Mexicans. Then they started coming for the Hispanics. Now they coming for the blacks. This is Gestapo at its finest. Get this phony Trump out of the office, bro. This man needs to be impeached. He's a weak man using armed forces against the citizens of the United States that keep this world and country running. He's delusional. He's demented. He's not thinking at all. He's not good for society. Not even the military respects him. He has to go. Get him out of the office ASAP.